it amazes me to say that this channel is still alive. Like, it really does. I suppose I should probably just, like, start explaining what the hell's actually been going on. If you've been following my other channel, you'll notice I've been actually quite active, and you might have actually noticed me saying something along the lines of, like, I'm not Yugi tubing anymore or anything like that. Um, God. At the time I said it, I wasn't, I'm gonna, I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to bloody phrase this. Like, I, I'm, I can't actually say that I was completely lying at the time. It's just that it, it's just that plans, I suppose, just sort of changed because, um, I should like the reason I haven't actually done any videos on this channel in the last 2 months is because I had basically decided to actually stop Yugi tubing, just full stop. And then once I'd stopped being lazy, I would just sort of upload a video saying, "All right, I'm done. If you want to keep following me, go to the other channel. Otherwise, like, farewell," or something like that. And I was literally just about to do that, but over the last maybe week or so, well, actually, I should probably explain why I haven't been doing this sort of stuff and actually what's actually been putting me off from doing it. Yeah, like, I'll be perfectly honest, like, in the last few months, like in the last few uploads, you'll notice that I haven't that I didn't really do a whole lot of tournament reports, and that's because, like, whenever I went home, I felt like I had to do a tournament report and a deck list. After an X amount of time, like, when you do that for long enough, it actually does sort of feel kind of like a chore more than anything else that you actually want to do and want to, like, in something that you'll enjoy doing, which that's really what just put me off of doing this stuff, and actually what made me decide back then that I was going to be finishing up Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I got bored of the thing. I keep telling myself as well that I'm going to quit the game at some point, but to be perfectly honest, I think at this point I may actually start being more of a competitive player in the future. That I'm not entirely sure about. I haven't actually got all of that sort of ironed out yet. But the thing I can definitely guarantee you right now is that the Yu-Gi tubing is definitely still going to happen. I'm not going to lie, the uploads will probably still be incredibly slow and incredibly, like, one-trick pony-ish thing. I'm not even sure how I'd describe that, but basically, like, I'm going to be doing some decklist videos. If my autism will allow it, I may inquire with my tournament organizer about filming games. The only problem with that is that with my cameras recording and like having to convert the video files before uploading them because they're like long as shit. Like, I actually I'm not too sure if I stated this before, but I actually did upload I actually did, like, film a game. I think it was like a match from back when I was hosting, like, a barbecue for my birthday last year, and a mate of mine came around and we had a couple of games. I filmed them, but I never actually uploaded them because the video quality was too horrible. Like, you could not identify any of the cards at all. And considering this is coming from a camera that is supposed to be able to record in 720p HD, that's kind of really not correct. I'm actually thinking that my phone might actually be able to record at a better quality than this piece of crap that I've got in my hands right now. The only problem with that is I have to come up with some kind of appropriate recording setup that's not like holding the phone in one hand. I actually did work that out. I came across some random, like, top 10 life hacks thing. I found a link of it on Facebook, and I was able to actually make some kind of setup in relation to my tripod and my phone. So I just got to see if I can actually do something with that, because the problem with my phone is that I can't zoom in or out or anything like that, which is annoying. But still, once I've got that sort of ironed out, I might actually be able to produce some better quality content that doesn't look like it's been filmed with a friggin' potato. Because that's just kind of the gimmick about my videos, is that I'm basically just using a potato to record, not an actual camera, just a potato. But I'd like to be able to do something more than that. I'd like to be able to show off a trio of cards and not have them be like incredibly blurry as shit. My other issue is the fact that I actually have no idea how much storage space is on this phone, so I actually have no idea how long I can make videos on this thing for. Um, or like if there's a limit, the limit is. And if it's really that short, then that's going to be a problem. I'm not entirely sure how big the memory card is in this thing. I want to say it's like a 4 gig or something like that. Yeah, I can't even tell. Actually, no, I think that's 8. 8 shouldn't be that big of a deal unless, like... Then again, I could actually... I think I do have that set to record at 720p, so... Might have to give that a bit of a test run at some point in the future if I'm going to be continuing on with this. So I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to be uploading another video after this. Just know that it is going to happen. It's not going to be an opening because, I mean, the US did the dick move and got the Duelist Pack Battle City early while we have to wait another 6 months, which is really, really stupid. I've already opened like 2 Cross Souls boxes. I've opened up World Superstars and stuff like that, so I don't think you're going to be seeing any of that. I may just, for shits and gigs, do a Cross Souls box opening, just to maintain the whole, like, streak of box opening things, but even then that's kind of stretching it, because I'm kind of strapped for cash, and I actually need to be getting a job at some point in the next maybe month or two because of issues with my current state of living at the moment, so... I'm not going to go into too much detail about that one because it's really not that necessary at this point in time. I'm just basically pointing out I'm going to be doing more videos. When? I have absolutely no idea. What kind of videos will they be? Not going to lie, probably just deckless videos. I may also jump onto the cesspool that is DN and have a game or two, assuming I actually get opponents that aren't running incredibly ridiculous and moronic decks like frickin' Nurseburn, which I had a really, really bad experience with a Nurseburn player the other day, and it pissed me off a whole lot. So, I'd say that's about it. If you want to leave, like, some kind of encouragement message, then feel free to do so. I mean, that might actually sort of pick my spirits up. If you're still following me on the LPs, that's going to obviously just go ahead as normal. I'm probably literally actually going to start recording next week's segments after I'm done with this. So, no need to worry too much about that. And I think that's about it. Is that about it? Yeah, I'd say that's about it.